Hello Gemini, welcome to your reading for Gemini season. So happy birthday, your birthday's either just been or is coming up. That's happy solar return. I'm going to be doing a reading. It's going to be a past, present and future reading. Don't worry about time because the past is just memory, the future is just desire, and the present is a present. Also going to be looking at your ego and your shadow. Your shadow is your vulnerabilities and weaknesses, the places where you think that maybe you're a bad person, and your ego is what you present to the world to hide these vulnerabilities. We'll also look at the dynamic in between your ego and your shadow, just to see what's happening there. That could be some sort of external influence that's happening. If you want a personal reading, give me a shout. Follow the links below and you'll find ways to contact me. Let's have a look. Also, I've been having some real trouble making these videos today. Aquarius, I just had to kind of quit on that because it was glitching up. My brain was fried. I don't know what was up, but it did not feel like a comfortable. But so, let's see. Let's hope Gemini's going to be better. Oh, it's looking quite emotional for you, Gemini. Are you feeling okay? Okay. So, the card for the overall theme of the reading, the card for the overall theme of the reading is Lovers, which is a Gemini card within the tarot deck. It's got a Gemini aspect. That kind of polar opposites that kind of come together to make a whole. That's a very Gemini aspect, being kind of that bipolar energy, having two sides of the spectrum kind of pulling and holding that tension, which creates that magic. Or it could be love. It could be a theme about love, or it could be a theme of making a choice. I'm not really know until I read the rest of it, but that's where we're sitting at. The Lovers is definitely the theme. Right, so your shadow is showing us Six of Materials. That is Six of Pentacles, and it's in reverse. That's not doing one's fair share. You're not putting in as much effort into something as the rest of the world, or the rest of the group. There's a dynamic you're in right now that you're not putting actually a lot of effort into, that you could be putting more effort into, and you're kind of annoyed at yourself about that. You could be doing more, and there could be a reason for that, and there probably is. So what you're pushing out to the world to kind of cover up that you're not putting in that much effort. It's that's Queen of Swords right there in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Cups the right way around. So what you're presenting to the world is a very feminine, receptive energy, very yin energy, so quiet, pulling yourself away and putting in a firm boundary. Like, I am not talking to you people anymore because you have hurt me. That's the, like, I'm cutting you off because you hurt my deep sensitive emotions. And it's actually just an excuse for not putting in your fair share of the work. That's because you feel like you're blocked from achieving this kind of security and financial and material security that you feel you deserve. I'm really sorry to say this, and I don't want to be blunt, but actually I do want to be blunt because that's kind of who I am. You feel entitled to rewards that you have not put the effort into. Some reason you're like, I deserve that. I deserve it. Why has that person got that nice house and I haven't? Maybe they saved money. They maybe saved money and applied for a mortgage. Like, maybe that's what they did. Maybe they worked really hard to get to that job. And you're kind of feeling sorry for yourself and cutting out people who are doing better than you because you feel jealous and entitled to the things that they have without putting in the effort. Don't hate me, as just what the cards are saying. And I'm not speaking about anyone specific because I don't really have any Geminis in my sphere at the moment. That's a savage energy. Like, and I'm gonna pull some cards to see if you can, what we can do to move you on from that energy, because it's not the best. You're better than that, Gemini. Let's see. What can Gemini do to get out of this really like nasty headspace that's not the greatest? Oh, okay, something needs to happen for it to all come kind of falling down. Oh! Right. Wasn't expecting that. Oh. Okay. Ten of Swords. Ten of Cups. Two tens. You need to end something. There's something that needs to end. It's a thought process that you need to put an end to. And an emotional process you need to put an end to. Ten of Swords is like something, a thought pattern has to go to a failure mode in order for something to be closed. It's like ruin. You need to kind of ruin something. There's a thought process, I'm assuming this thought process of like, I deserve the things that other people are getting and I'm not getting them. You kind of need to let go of that somehow. I think it's because you need to recognize what you actually have. Ten of Cups is like emotional fulfillment, like feeling satisfied, feeling loved, feeling held. There's that moment of joy where you're surrounded by friends and family. You need to realize that you actually are surrounded by friends and family, and that makes you rich. This doesn't make you rich, this makes you rich. It's not actually the money in the house that makes you feel rich. It's the love that you have around you, and if you start putting attention on that, that'd be great. Good thing is, that is coming in. There's an Ace of Cups here, which is suggesting that you are going to have some sort of emotional spark that appears, that seems sent from God, that'll come in and just go boom, make your heart lift up. But there's an Eight of Wands in reverse, which is suggesting communication is off. Maybe you need to stop talking about how much you want the things that other people want in order for this love thing to come in. It's quite possible. Right. So that was your past. That's the energy coming into the situation with. Your present. In your shadow, you have the Four of Cups. That is withholding emotionally. So you have you're maybe being offered connection, love, romance, things like that, and you're like, nah, I'm good, thank you, that's okay, you're not good enough for me. Oh no, that's okay, I'm not going to let you into my heart space. Like, oh no, I'm good actually. Like it's like it's putting up a boundary and saying no. It's withholding love. And if that's someone in your sphere, like a friend or a partner who wants to get in with you, but you're just pushing them away, that's that act of pushing them away is not generous. So that is a blockage in itself. If you're not wanting to share your heart with someone who's willing to share it with you and is offering, that's usually from a feeling of deficit, which is exactly what this is talking about. But it's not a deficit of love. It's a deficit of money and a deficit of security. How you're presenting to the world, though, regarding this, to hide that withholdingness, is your Nine of Emotions. So, it's in reverse, though. You're presenting to the world, nobody cares about me, nobody likes me, nobody loves me. Like, that's it. Like, I've got no chance, no opportunities. That isn't actually the truth. The truth is that you do have opportunities, but you're not wanting to open your heart to them. The reason why is because you want to have very careful control of your feelings. That is the King of Cups. You want to be really in control. You don't want to hand over power and control to someone else. And I've got a feeling that's for a good reason, and you kind of should be doing that. I'm just going to pull a card and see if I'm right with that. Oh, there's two. Yes. Okay, so... Well, it's not yes. The reason why you're wanting to be in control, it's not actually a yes. It's because you're scared of mirroring. You're scared of mirroring people's emotions and scared of mirroring people's actions. And this could be a case of having very similar traumas. And this fear of repeating these or mirroring these traumatic responses is preventing you from taking a risk. This is the Fool in reverse. You're preventing yourself from taking a risk, which is, it's not actually that you're like, I'm in control, I'm not losing my control, I'm not losing my power. It's like, I do not want to take a risk because I don't want to get hurt again. That is understandable. Future, where your energies are going. Your shadow, oh my god, my brain is so slow today. Your shadow, Knight of Emotions, Knight of Cups, that's in reverse. You're not wanting to go ahead with something, but you really do want to. You have got an urge to approach someone with love, but you're like, nah. So what you are presenting it to people is, which is interesting because of what we've just been talking about here. It's the Four of Pentacles in reverse. And this is the future, so this is something that's coming up. You have an incredible urge to emotionally connect with someone, but you're blocking yourself from doing it, and instead you're like, have some money, have my house, come and live with me. Like, I will cook for you, I will look after you, but I'm not going to emotionally take care of you. I'll let you cross all my other boundaries, but I will not go towards you with love. I will not open up and tell you that I love you, but I will do everything else to make you need me. Now, it sounds so mental, it sounds like a really complex situation. However, the dynamic for this, the reason why this is all happening, is because it's part of your journey to like awakening, to find a new part of yourself. This is, as the sun is moving through your sign, it's going to be illuminating a lot of stuff. So wherever your placement is in Gemini, if it's in your moon, you're going to be finding out about having that light, that light shining on your emotions and your dark places of your psyche. And if it's in your rising sign, it's going to be shining light on who you are in your body and your physical sense of self. And if you've got a Gemini sun, it's going to be shining on what you present to the world. Is it the truthful version of you? You have to have that questioning. You're discovering a part of yourself which is like, I'm not going to tell you I love you because I'm too scared. I'm too scared of taking that risk in case it ends up into an emotional quagmire like this. So I'm just going to become the best possible friend I could ever be. I'm going to take out a couple of advice cards. This reading's gone way longer than I expected to. Let's see what you can do to relieve and help yourself through this time. Having awareness is one of the things you can do. Okay. Your advice for Gemini season: free yourself from anything that's tying you to bad things. Like, it doesn't even have to be bad things. Anything is attachment. Devil is attachment. Devil in reverse is freeing yourself from attachment. Is it possible to love someone without needing something in return? If you're attached to an outcome, you are always going to be disappointed. Is it possible to love unconditionally without the expectation of something in return? High Priestess, that's the secret to learn. How to love without attachment. That's how to love beautifully, cleanly, healthily. And that's what's going to get your King of Pentacles the right way around. The King of Pentacles, it wasn't the right way around before. Where was it? Oh, am I just imagining that? Well, that 10 of materials then. That's going to give you control over your material life. That's the state he's getting to. Free yourself from attachment. Stop attaching to the outcome. And then, bam, everything starts falling into place. Oh, thank God I got through a reading without a glitch. I am very, very happy with that. Thank you so much, Gemini. If you want a personalised reading and to go into more detail or some advice about what to do regarding this situation, if it resonated, give me a shout in the socials below. I can be contacted on Facebook, Instagram, probably TikTok as well. Just take a look. And I'm looking forward to speaking to you and reading for you for Cancer season, which is coming up soon. Have a lovely rest of your birthday month, and I will see you soon. Bye.